I'm not really much.
I'm Korean.
Oh, I know him.
I'm Korean.
I'm Korean.
I'm Korean.
I'm Korean.
I'm Korean.
And I'm not.
We're now approaching Los Angeles.
Are they not allowed to see each other's face? Is that what this is?
제 이름은 버드송 정원 매도이고 정원은 제 실제 한국 이름이에요. 이제 20살이고 모델 일하고 있고 한국에서 평생을 있었기 때문에 그래서 제가 이제 당당하게 여기에 출연할 수 있는 기회가 되지 않았을까고요. 그리고 미국 처음이에요. 그래서
Love her voice.
여러분 사랑합니다. 예쁘게 봐주세요.
Hi everyone, my name is 미영 and 미안해요. 한국말 잘 못하는데요. 저 이름은 미영이에요.
Everyone, I go by Bryce. My Korean name is 임승현. 난 서울 한국에 태어났는데 미국에 5살 때 왔어요.
제 이름은 매도이고 이제 영어 이름을 매도라고 합니다. 요 한국 이름은 송정원입니다. I came here a couple months ago.
I would not
So
think
I'm
it's
kind of
her.
like new to the country, very excited. And I was born and raised in Korea all my life. So yeah.
정말 두근두근거려요. 되게 뭔가 무섭고 불안하고 촬영하면서 이렇게까지 막 무섭거나 막 뭔가 떨리거나 그러진 않았는데 이번 촬영이 뭔가 이제 미국에서 하는 것도 있고 영어로 해야 되는 것도 있고 되게 뭔가 되게 불안하고 진짜 1라운드만 버텨보자 해가지고 그냥 하나님께 부처님께 다 빌었어요. 제가 그냥 진짜 비나이다 이러면서 다 빌었어요.
안녕하세요. Hello. My name is Gina.
She even gives off
My
Asian.
Korean name is Gina. 저는 한국에서 태어났고 이민을 왔어요. 중학교 때. 그래서 영어랑 한국어를 완벽하게 둘 다 구사할 수 있습니다.
Hi, my name is Mike. I was born here. I'm Ise.
Everyone going Korean, and he goes, "Hi, my name is Mike." He's so funny, and I love his TikToks. He's so funny.
My parents are from Korea. 노래방 진짜 좋아해요. Yeah. I said I love to sing karaoke.
Hello, my name is Kevin. I was born in Atlanta, Georgia. My Korean word is 복숭아, which means
Hey y'all, my name's Mina. 안녕하세요. 제 이름은 김미나입니다. 저는 한국에서 태어났는데 텍사스로 raise 했어요.
Understood.
Good one.
All right, let's start with something super simple. Can everyone go around and share their blood types? Ooh.
You're Korean. You better know.
I'll go first. I'm O.
A,
B.
B.
C, D, F, G.
I'll be honest, I don't know mine.
So what's everybody's MBTI? I heard that's not a
Oh wait, no. Korean, they know MBTI. Everyone should know their Korean should know their MBTIs. But I think they're gonna vote one of these two out already, and possibly Mike, and possibly her.
thing in America.
What's
also
MBTI?
MBTI is like a test you do online. It like kind of
I
like
forget because MBTI is more of a Korean and Korea thing, not a American Korean thing. Yeah, so that's probably why they don't know what MBTI is.
describes if you're extrovert or introvert. Describes you as a person, I feel like, and Koreans are very obsessed with it. So
ENFP.
Oh, me too.
Me
too.
나이스다, 나이스. 가보자고.
We need to go to a bar.
Oh my god, period.
If you were like born in Korea, like what did you do like kind of growing up? Because I was only there for like 5 years, right? After I grew up in Seoul, but dude, all I remember was, so my grandma had a tteokjeep, like rice cake. The next door there was like a guy who sold fish. I'd just wake up, say good morning, bow to him. He'd give me $5. Yeah, I just go to the PC방 and I play all day, bro. Like,
so real.
Wait, you were 5 though?
yeah. So the PC방, I just walked. Like that's the only thing I knew. I didn't go to school yet, so I just went to the PC방 and I walked.
As a 5-year-old?
Yeah. I'm assuming they were just sus because, like, I mean, at 5, right?
Yeah.
Who walks to by themselves, like, to a place
It
like
makes
that just to play games?
To be
So,
sus
but I
about
mean,
that.
there's really no justification behind it because that's just what I did. So I just rolled with it. I was just like, it's better to be confident in that answer than try to justify it and lie, you know?
Yeah.
Personally, I found
Agree.
like a lot of connection, or I guess attempted to my Korean identity through food. And were there like any foods that were consistent in your household that maybe your parents or your grandparents like really loved cooking for you? For me, my mom would always cook me like 된장찌개, and so would my grandma. Yeah.
I like, what is it, 간장게장. Ever since we landed to Texas,
Everybody.
I've been telling my mom, like, let's go get 간장게장, because that's all I've been craving.
My parents don't really cook because they're also really busy. Yeah, so I just always eat like ramen and everything like that.
Hey, that's a great meal. I love
Yeah, thank you.
ramen.
Yeah, nobody too, bro.
Yeah. Oh,
With the egg in it.
yes.
I'm hungry.
I know.
My personal favorite like dish would be 갈비찜. Like like when you have 제사 at home or holidays, my mom would always make like giant like big portion of 갈비찜, and I remember like it's so good because it's like sweet and it's meaty, and I just love meat.
My mouth is watering.
Yeah, and I'm so hungry. Look at me. Making yourself hungry. 회식 가야 되는 거 아니야?
그러니까.
I personally liked, like growing up, when she made like 갈비탕 or like 수제비.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God,
good.
bro.
I had miyeokguk on my birthday
Obviously.
떡국 and all that. 칼국수 too.
I feel like I have not eaten Korean food. After listening to all this and seeing it, I feel like I have not eaten Korean food like my whole life.
But I only remember those because those were like not my favorite.
Yeah, this isn't really like a dish, but I just remember I just like the like grilled ojingo, you know? Yeah, I just like, that's my memories with my dad.
Can I ask the question about grilled ojingo?
Yeah.
How did your dad cook it?
Yeah, just like on like the mesh metal thingy.
Did he put anything? Like, what does he eat ojingo with? Or what did you guys eat ojingo with?
I don't remember. We just eat it. We just like strip it up and then.
But like any like butter, any dipping?
I think there was like some kind of like a mayonnaise thing, but I don't remember. It's been a while.
Sounds a little sus to me.
고추장? 너 고추장?
Yeah, I was about to say.
No, I don't do that. I sweat. In the family, we sweat easy with anything remotely spicy.
고추장에 매유랑 이렇게 섞어서
Sound effect.
Someone goes into food, right?
In the family, we
Sound
sweat
effect.
easy with anything remotely spicy.
고추장에 매유랑 이렇게 섞어서
I guess
Someone goes into food, right?
It is spicy. I have weakness. I have a genetic defect. That's what it is.
I felt like the room was kind of going after Mike, but to be honest, my dad ate it like that with like no sauce and stuff, so I didn't think it was him, but I also
good-looking
didn't
dude.
want to like defend him because I felt like it was a lost cause. I felt like he was gonna get out.
Okay, honestly, I wasn't blindfolded, but I was
Also, her skin looks like freaking flawless. Like she's definitely grew up Korean.
also suspicious of Mike. 잠깐만. 초고추장을 안 찍어 먹어? 한국인 맞나? So I was literally questioning him because even though I knew that he was Korean, I was questioning if he was actually Korean.
Have you guys had that live squid thing before?
탕탕이?
I don't know what it's called, but like I
You
grew
have
up.
to, like-
That thing's nasty. And then like that, and then like
nasty.
was it bundaegi or something?
번데기.
번데기.
got it.
Oh, like, I cannot
why
do
they-
bundaegi.
Oh my, I don't know
That's
why. Like
I
my
couldn't.
parents.
I love 번데기, y'all. I know. Street food, call me cheap. I love those. 번데기 is so good. They have it in a can too. It's like
right.
I know,
See,
but it's
I
like-
love 골뱅이,
Okay.
but I cannot do whatever. 덤베기.
Do you know what 번데기 is?
Isn't that like the worm, the silkworm?
No, the
can?
person next to me on it left this.
Oh, you think I'm the mole? That's why you're asking me. just because it's a grilled squid? Because I can't.
Well, I don't know. Like, do
Yeah.
you know what 번데기 is?
I don't know what that is. What is that?
Oh.
My
I feel
Korean's
like
horrible. My
Even
Korean's
if I
very
know
bad.
it, if I know it, then
Yeah.
it's a wrap. Like y'all should all know it.
I feel like everybody is against me already. All because of the ojingo question.
They're voting him out.
Mike, when he first mentioned the squid, I was like, okay, but that's like kind of random. And then like I was just like questioning more to Mike, and then Mike kind of like spiraled, and I felt really bad. But then like I'm like, maybe it is Mike.
It makes
Sorry,
sense.
It's
Sorry.
okay. It's okay. How could you betray me
I understand
like
the
this?
logic.
How could you not know? Smell my Korean pheromones? Don't we have things in common? Don't you? Like I was being so honest. I was like ojingo. that's like the last thing a non-Korean, you know what I mean? Like that's so specific with the memory of my dad. And I was like, come on, man. So I felt betrayed. And then I felt like I let my dad down.
That's funny.
자신에 대해서, 친구에 대해서,
It's alright. For Asian people, you've already let your dad down. It's totally normal.
연인에 대해서 알고 싶으시다면 Nectar 앱을 다운로드 받으세요.
She's so cute.
어렸을 때 혼났을 때 어떤 걸로 벌을 받았어?
파이프로. 아니면 spatula.
나는 뭐지? 나는 그거 엄마는 안 때렸지. 아니 조금은 때려. 근데 아빠는 뭐지? 혼나면 손 이렇게
자로. 너무 아파.
백 스크래처로.
Oh my god.
I had that as a kid too.
그 브라운 색깔 때린 거, 브라운 옐로우 색깔 때리는 거, 그리고 막 소리 뭐 나면 그럼 한 개 더 때리는 거지.
맞아.
Mine was 옷걸이. 새로 만든 거.
알지,
Yep.
알지.
그 창문 이거 여는 거.
No one has said this in a long time, but yes, that too. That too.
닫는 거.
창문 여는 게 뭐예요?
창문?
The window. Like blind.
CPS.
그러면 without the tools like discipline 어떻게?
손을 이렇게.
손 위로 무릎 꿇어야 돼.
그래
아니면
손
뒤로
드는
서
거.
있어야 돼.
뒤로 와.
뒤로 벽
벽에 이렇게 하고.
해가지고 뒤로 이렇게.
이게 아메리칸식으로.
Yeah. American style.
아니에요.
보고 뒤로.
갑자기 벽 보고.
Yo.
And then what about the far right?
나도 back scratcher, the one with the wooden wheels like at the end, and then there's like curved. 저기 이렇게 어렸을 때 어떤 한국 방송 여러분 봤어요?
방송이 뭐야?
예능이요?
어떤 거?
방송이 뭐야?
KBS.
Yeah, like what kind of? Sorry, my
Wait, who's asking?
미안해요. 한국말 진짜 발음이 나빠요. When we were speaking mostly in Korean in the second round, honestly, it was really nerve-wracking. I felt like my brain was short-circuiting, and so I feel like I was kind of a jumbled mess. But I was trying to like get my questions in there, like what shows did you guys watch?
나는 한국말 아니고 한국 거 막 아무것도 안 봐. 막 드라마도 안 보고 KBS 뭔지 몰라.
Me too.
엄마랑 어렸을 때 개그 콘서트.
코미디 빅리그.
개그맨. 뭐지? 엄마가
개그맨도
개그맨 봤지. 근데 난 조금만 그냥 앉고 같이
그리고
봤지.
2박 2일 저기 엄마가 그리고 할머니랑 같이 봤어.
막 나는 한국에 태어났는데 한국말 잘 못하지 조금만. 근데 엄마가 아빠가 한국말 해서 한국말 할 수 있지.
저도 이제 한국에서 태어났는데 미국에 4살 아니면 5살 때 와서 근데
Does anybody else think she looks like Spider-Man's best friend but a woman? I gotta make that a clip later.
미국에 오기 전에 유치원 다녔어요. 유치원에서 배웠어요. I was thinking the mole could be someone that's either really good.
Even now with the blindfold off, I still believe she looks like him.
In both Korean and English, or someone that's gonna be just bad in Korean and say that they are Korean and they just don't know Korean that well. So
저는 그냥 계속 한국말로 그냥 계속 말하다가 이제 아빠가 영어 교수셔가지고 대학교 교수님이셔서
It's a good lie.
엄마랑은 이제 한국말로 많이 대화를 하려고 하는데 아빠는 이제 한국말 쓰는 걸 별로 안 좋아해가지고
어디서 살았어요?
저 가평 살았어요.
아니 언제 미국에는 온 거예요?
2달 전에.
영어는 어떻게 배워?
아빠.
I was like, there's no way they can guess me. There's absolutely no way. I wouldn't say I was cocky. I was just, there's no way that they're gonna find out. All my life, I've been told that I have good Korean. So 정말 뿌듯해요.
그럼 그
코리아
전에
number one.
미국에는 와본 적 있어요?
아니요. 한 번도 가본
First time in America. 미국 왔을 때 뭐가 쇼킹이에요? 컬처 shock.
되게 일단은 외국인이 너무 많았어요. 외국인이 너무 많았어요. 약간 미드 보는 느낌?
That was a good question though, to ask a native Korean person, like, what about the U.S. is like something you're not used to or something that you didn't expect?
she kept focusing that her Korean wasn't too good. It seemed a little sus to me.
I think the rest of the group felt this, but there was just an overemphasis on how bad she was at Korean. So I wasn't sure what like the gameplay was here for whoever the mole was.
You know, this is kind of like when the Americans beat the Chinese national math or something, right? But the American team is all Chinese. That's what this is coming out to be like.
Whether they wanted to go like super fluent and confident in their Korean or kind of like play off the, oh, I'm not that good and, you know, get everyone off them. So that's why I voted for her.
Damn, honestly, I was expecting to make it just a little bit further, maybe one round more, but I would be lying if I said I didn't fully expect this, so.
You know, if I went on a show where it was a bunch of Hmong people and I'm Hmong, I'd get voted out like one of the first ones or something for sure. I just don't really speak Hmong. I can understand, I don't speak.
Oh.
Okay, so my question is, who's wearing deodorant?
I don't wear deodorant.
I don't wear deodorant either.
That's a good question because Asians don't stink.
Actually, like, I only figured out like 3 years ago. I was like, no. I was like, dude, I don't wear deodorant. I thought it was for like, just like sweating people like who go to the gym and things like that. And all my friends like flipped out. They're like, you're nasty. And I was like,
Right.
what? But I've never grew up smelling.
When I was younger, I did soccer and during the locker room, all the girls would be wearing deodorant. And I wasn't really sure what that was because we don't have it in our house. And so I bought it just because I wanted to like follow them. And then I found out we don't even need it.
Yeah, when I first moved to the States, I remember like I was doing sports and everybody like was rubbing deodorant on their armpit and I was like, what are they doing? I've never seen anything like that. And apparently Koreans have this gene, they lack in the gene called, I think ABC. Anyway, the gene that makes you,
we don't
I don't know.
we don't smell.
Yeah, we don't smell. Yeah.
I do have a
so
question.
jealous.
What can you find in your mom's kitchen?
My mom likes to put like ingredients in bottles that don't belong.
Yeah.
Asian.
That's so
You know
true.
those hand knit, like, what's it called? Where you wash the dishes with? The hand knit ones?
Oh, like the.
Oh, my mom just uses her hands, bro.
고무장갑?
You mean like the pink
고무장갑?
one?
No,
The pink one that's
Oh,
long?
it's like instead of a sponge, it's like,
Yeah, it's like
hand-knit.
long though. It's like
no, it's like a little circle, like a pretty design.
Oh,
there's
like a
those too.
sushi.
like something
Like
they
bottle?
sew, like your
Forgot
grandma
what
sewed.
that's
My grandma used to do that. Dude, I don't know. My mom doesn't cook as much anymore because she works now. But I guess in the kitchen that I always saw that I try cooking with is, I don't know what the Korean name is, but it's in a brown bottle and it's like honey, but it's not honey. You know what I'm talking about? It's like a sweetener.
Like corn syrup? Like, I don't know what it's
It's like corn syrup, but it's like Korean is brown. Oh, 참기름 too. Yeah.
Wait. How do you guys store your sesame oil at home? Like, how does your mom or your harmony or
Like all the Korean people are answering and she isn't, but I don't think it makes that much difference because she should know the answer because she grew up in Korea. But like they're all answering, she's kind of staying quiet, so like they're gonna kind of eliminate themselves.
how do they
Sort?
store?
We just have like a cupboard in the bottom to just put it. It's like we buy the yellow one. Oh, it's like a 뚜껑. It's like a tin. It's like a metal
wrap
tin.
over it, right?
That's what my mom
They
does.
put it in a soju.
Oh, they do?
Oh, yeah, we have that too. Well, actually, I don't know if that's what it is because it hasn't been touched in like 2 years.
What?
Expired ingredients. I think that's my house too.
How are we feeling overall? Is there anyone that you're like kind of sus about? Anyone?
I don't know. I mean, I want to know more about your upbringing and what made you to
She's smart. She's asking the right questions, asking the right people.
move to Colorado. Are your parents with you?
No, I came here alone. It's just like temporary, like for a visit. I really wanted to study fashion, so I'm just kind of like searching up schools and everything like
Smart.
that. So yeah, I'm just staying, just thugging.
Wait,
Thuggin, that's a red flag right there. She says she's new to the U.S. That's not something a mainlander would say. They don't say, they wouldn't know thuggin. And like your dad, that's a English professor, would not teach her that.
you said you came to the U.S. when?
2 months ago.
This the first time?
Yes.
He caught
She's
her.
kind of sus to me.
Wait, what?
갑자기?
I'm just saying.
Wait. Wait, no, like your Korean's really good, but I was just caught off because you said thuggin.
Yeah.
How do you know slang? Like,
Right.
Oh, because I have
Does your
American
dad?
friends.
Wait, your dad knows slang?
No, my dad doesn't, but my uncle does.
뭔가 진짜 갑자기라는 생각이 되게 많이 들었어요. 갑자기 나를 본다고? 말도
got
안
too
돼.
comfortable.
잘하고 있다고 생각을 했는데 이제 뭔가 삼촌 얘기도 그렇고 되게 가정사 얘기도 그렇고 점점 약간 뭔가 티가 나기 시작했던 것 같아요.
Where are you located?
I'm in Dallas.
Dallas. Tell me more about growing up in Dallas.
I mean, I grew up in Frisco, and I was like one of like 5 only Asian people in my school. So it was there was really nothing. The closest thing out there was a Walmart, a Sonic.
Do you have any siblings?
I do.
And you guys didn't speak Korean?
We do. Well, so me and my sister, we were both born in Korea, and my little brother too, but the youngest, he was born here. Like my parents, they all speak Korean, so I speak Konglish, but Kevin, where did you grow up?
I grew up in Atlanta. I was born and raised there.
Mm-hmm.
And then I moved out here to LA like 3 years ago. Basically in the States my whole life. Yeah.
You know how to speak Korean, obviously, right?
Yeah, I do. I went to Korean school growing up until like sophomore year.
What
of
about
high
Korean
school.
church?
Every Saturday.
Korean school in Atlanta?
Yep. There's a big
I think
Korean
there's like a
population.
lot of
Oh,
Korean
there
people
is.
there.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh.
I felt like the majority of people were voting for her in a sense. Like I could feel that. So I was just like, I guess a vote for her, like since everyone's voting for it, is like a vote not for me. So I was like, I might as well, right? I feel bad.
How? Why?
So funny.
Like I don't know why they voted me out.
If everyone feels confident that you already caught the mole, you can end the game now. But if the majority has doubt, the game will continue. Please raise your hand if you want to continue playing the game. All right.
Okay.
Can everybody share like what is their most Korean thing that they do?
I 앞바다리 when I eat, and I sit on the floor and lean on the couch. It was
That's a
weird.
very
My
Asian
uncle was
thing.
like, "What are you doing?"
Wait, Meadow, but you said your uncle was surprised at your appadari.
Yeah.
Can you tell me more about it? Like, is he not Korean?
He is Korean, but he just lived here like a long time, like 30 years, I think, something like that.
Meadow mentioned that her uncle found appadari, which is like sitting like this, kind of weird or, kind of funny. So then I'm like, your uncle? I
Yeah.
thought he's Korean. Why
Yeah.
would a Korean find it funny or weird?
She's
like,
so
it is
smart.
within our blood.
So you moved from Korea, like living with your dad, and now you live with your uncle?
No, I don't. Don't live with him. It's just like temporary.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So
And when did you spend time with your uncle?
today, yesterday.
And then when did you get to sit in appadari? Like, I'm trying to,
Oh, just when I eat.
like on top of
Yeah,
the
yeah,
chair.
yeah. So
Interesting.
As soon as Gina called me out, I was like, oh God.
Yeah.
It's like my heart stopped a beat. Girl, you're supposed to be my friend. It's like, why are you turning your back on me? It's like, no!
You got too confident.
With my dad, recently, because I turned 21. I do the both hands thing when I'm pouring or like getting a cup out of respect. On the top of my head, that's all I can really think of that I do right now.
For me is when I touch hot things, I immediately bring my hands to my earlobe.
Oh, wow.
And that's like a Korean thing.
It'd probably be like 눈치 보는 거, 눈치 보는 거, you know? Yeah. So like always like seeing everyone's temperature and like what's going on.
Reading the room.
Yeah, reading the room.
What about like something that your family, that Korean family does that you're like, oh my gosh, they're so Korean?
I think they're just like super passive at restaurants. Like if something they ordered doesn't come, I feel like Korean is a very passive language. So just the way they speak kind of,
Makes sense,
Passive?
Yeah. I feel like Korean is a very passive language.
Polite.
My Koreans,
Not 빨리.
low key, my Koreans are also kind of like, my Koreans are chill. I mean, not Koreans. My parents are chill at restaurants,
My
but
Koreans.
Korean is like not really a passive language.
I feel like it's pretty
I
like,
feel like we're known to be like more egotistic.
uh,
Like in restaurants,
In a
I feel like
way.
I see
In
it
Korea.
differently,
It's like Asians are just polite in general. They want to over polite and be the most polite. So that's why it's egotistical to be trying to be like, I'm more polite than you type of thing.
약간 놀라긴 했는데 일단은 제가 너무 티나게 그 답을 좀 줬다고 생각해요. 약간 좀
So it was when I caught her using like slang, obviously like specifically thuggin,
Just thugging.
because I feel like I'm very Americanized, even though I was born in Korea. So I have a lot of like, kind of like an accent. I use slang a lot. So I feel like when I caught that, it just didn't make sense to me because it also took me years, months to like get to a point like this, like naturally.
Yeah.
So the fact that she's speaking in a way where it's comparable to me was like, I was like, that doesn't kind of make sense with her story in a sense.
Meadow, I didn't really think about until the rest of the group kind of started bringing her up. And then I thought she was super shy at first, but I felt like she was kind of opening up and kind of breaking a little bit, like breaking character a little bit. So that's why I voted for her.
Please
Yeah, they just applied that little bit of pressure and then she broke. That's all it took.
raise your hand if you want to continue playing the game. All right, majority has voted to stop the game.
Oh, come on.
If the lights turn green, that means you have voted the mole out and you win. If the lights turn red, that means the mole is still in the box and you lose.
I'm assuming they can see like throughout the like little holes.
And the box is turned green.
Oh, it's a really good.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
there you go.
I really thought it was you. Oh my god!
I
Wait, one more time. Wait, where are you?
Right here.
Yay, Seth.
So on the count of 3, you're gonna take your masks off, and then our mole will share their name and a little bit about them. 3, 2, 1. Take it off.
Hi.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, was it
Oh my god. Oh my god. I
what's up?
said.
I knew it. But I mean, if I say I knew it from the start, I'd be lying.
I mean, I kind of knew it, but I didn't. At the same time, like, who is she?
Yeah.
And like, how is she so good at Korean? And like, what is happening?
Her Korean water, like so much better than me. Like she's like more Korean than me.
I wanted it to be Gina because she started the whole movement of attack against me.
I feel bad
That's so
for
funny.
Mike. Mike, I'm so sorry. Like, I'm sorry. I will try the squid without the sauces now.
I feel great that I made it this far anyways, because I was already like, I need to make it past the first round. It's because I want to speak in Korean as much as possible.
She was
Then they will
definitely gonna
never
make
get
it past the first
suspicious of me. So I was literally born in Korea, and it's literally my first time in America, just for this show. So yeah, I was born and raised all my life.
So you weren't really lying about anything.
No, not really.
We should have
crap.
asked about parents' names.
My mom's American. I mean, my mom's Russian and my dad's American.
I was more trying to hear like the voice, but then obviously that wouldn't work for me because like I feel like my Korean's not
What
that
about the
good. But then
Duggan
like
part?
I was hearing it, I was like, yo, why is everyone on the left so good?
Oh, thank you.
Acting was good.
That was a good. Oh my god.
감사합니다. 감사합니다.
I just want to say, whoever's watching this, I know there's like all kinds of Koreans that are probably having like an identity crisis because especially if you weren't born in Korea or you don't have good Korean, it doesn't make you less Korean. Like everybody's experience is uniquely theirs and you still are, especially if your parents are from Korea, like you're Korean. It doesn't matter if it's bad, if it's like bad. Or let's say you were adopted. Who cares? You are what you are. At the end of the day, we all look the same and everybody thinks we're Chinese in America. So who cares?
Yeah, you're right.
We're all here together. Good.
I'm pretty proud that as a Korean American, I made it to the end. Because, I feel like as Korean Americans, we battle with identity and like not really
My girlfriend would love
knowing
this dude.
if we're American or Korean. So I feel very affirmed being in the top 3.
I have a love and hate relationship with Korea because it is my
I love this
birthplace,
girl.
but I feel like I'm never gonna be accepted and never gonna be enough to Koreans. I do appreciate that they really do like me because I'm good at Korean and like I have like a lot of Korean culture in me. So I have a really big identity crisis. I don't feel like I'm foreigner enough because I've never been to America, and I don't feel like I'm Korean enough. So I'm just like really just like wandering around my identity. 외국인을 한국인처럼
But you're both.
대해주셨으면 좋겠어요. 너무 이방인으로
truth.
안 대해주셨으면 좋겠습니다. 고마워요.
You would act Korean because you are Korean. No matter what, you're Korean and you're Russian. You're both.